Hey guys, how's it going? Back for another project actually now. So finally done the railway embankment. As you can see, it is gone. It is in transit. So fingers crossed. Everyone, make sure you say your prayers that it gets there safely. So because I am. We got a lot of emails and a lot of comments about next project. When's your next project? What are you doing? What's happening? And have no fear. I do have another project. It is on the table right now. It's a 9-tile project, so it's a little bit different. It's on my tiles that I use, 1/4 inch MDF. It does have, it's basically 2 projects in one. It has about a row and a half of bocage sort of farmland, and then it's got about a row and a half of city or town streets and buildings. So that's where I'm at right now, just sort of putting it all together. I will give you a walkthrough on this just to let you know what's going on, and I just kind of wanted to bring you up to speed where I'm at right now, where I'm going, what I'm doing. I thought I'd give a little bit of product info too, because I get a lot of questions about what are you using for this, what are you using for that, how are you doing this, how are you doing that, and I love those questions, so keep them coming. And if you want to ask me them, I'll try to put them in the following video as opposed to just type response. I'll kind of give you a more of a visual guy, so I'll give you a sort of a verbal and visual explanation, or just sort of do a show and tell of what's going on. So where am I at right now? I'll grab the camera and kind of give you an overview of what's going on with the project. So here it is. We got the 1, 2, 3 tiles, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I just put a tank on there with no turret, just kind of give you the scale of the street. So this is a little more than 1 inch wide. So we got streets at about, I think there's 3.5 inches, roughly, maybe a bit more, maybe 4 inches. That's going to be sort of a town square type of deal. This is the cobble that I actually buy. It comes in basically a tape like this with an adhesive back on it. It's fairly inexpensive. You get quite a bit. You get like like 5 feet or 6 feet or something like that for, I don't know. I think I had 2 rolls down here, and I have that much left, so I was like maybe $15 for everything. So it's really handy because it gives you a super consistent look, and it's very easy to work with. The seams match up. They're easy. The reason I have a seam there is because I sort of bent the road to go around. The only downside of it is that you can't make curves because it's all straight and it doesn't really bend, and the design doesn't allow you to curve. They don't make curved sections that I know of. If anybody does know, if they have them, let me know. I know they make curved sections in other sort of products, but not in the cobble. So there's the cobble street there. It's a little bit offline, but it does actually line up, I assure you. And then down here, again, got the railway. This is HO. So again, it is, sorry. Well, that is the HO, that is the TT. So it's a little different in size-wise. Not a whole lot. This being 187. Stuff in my hand here being 1/100. I do have crop rows. I don't think I've shown you these. These are kind of neat. They come in 2 sizes. This is the small ones, so it's very close. I use my fingers scale. It's very close crop rows. And it does come in a large corrugated one. I don't have, it's basically the consistency of corrugated cardboard, so the larger rows, which you can use. If you just peel it apart, you can use it. It's very hard to find small corrugations like this. You can buy Bristol board type sheets with that as well, but I usually just get these because they come pre-flocked and pre-colored. So typically I don't color them. Sometimes I do change the color if I have to use more than one on a board and I want to go for a little bit of variation. This is bocage. This is my favorite stuff to make. I love it. It is supposed to be about twice the height of a tank. It runs around between 20 and 30 feet, so what I do is I roughly just double tank height. It's clump foliage again. this stuff right here. It comes in 5 colors: conifer, dark, medium, light, and burnt. I use all of them. I go through bags upon bags of this stuff. It is awesome. I just bought, I think, like 20 some odd liters yesterday, and I have another order for the same amount. So it's about, well, Canadian dollars is about $18 a bag, so maybe about 15 US. You can do a ton of stuff with it: trees, bushes, hedges, bocage, you name it. So I use it quite a bit. Here is the, just to give you the color ratio or color variation. This is light. This is light transitioning into dark. Dark is this. Medium and dark are very close. This is conifer, the really dark one. This is light, and then I transition over here to, this is burnt, this is light. They're very close as well. So that just gives me another variation. You can do a lot of things to change the color to that. With 5 colors, you got quite a few variations that you can do. So the tricolor is probably the most popular one that people ask me to make. And then I use a lot of just monotone colors. In here I do have plugs for trees, and they will, I forget where I have them all now. Here, there. I actually think I might change those. I think I mentioned that into magnetized the tree holes, so just to be a little bit easier. I do have the track running down, sort of like an embankment style, a little bit different. It's only got about an inch rise down to the level board. Here I have it crossing the road. I just did this with just pieces of wood, basically popsicle sticks, painted them up and stained them so they have a crossing. I took out the railway ties between the HO track just to make it more consistent with how it looks when it crosses the road. This is the Oasis, unpainted yet. I do have a bridge going across there. I have it right here, just one second. I will set it down to kind of show you what's going on with that. That I made myself, and I just sort of cast the end sections as well. So that's going there kind of across the stream. It's going to look something like that. And obviously there'll be grass and sort of everything else hiding the outside edge. So there's a piece on this side, there's one on this side, and then doubled on the other side for the bridge. There's the little stream that I have going through with the rock sort of crossing the water. Here is the wheat field. It's basically just doormat, folks, nothing spectacular. I know I was talking to a few people about that. They think it's pretty cool. It's pretty simple to do. I mean, literally you just buy it and cut it and put it down. Sorry, I got the cord in the way. Now you're wondering probably what these holes are. They are plugs that I cut out. These plugs go, let's make sure I get the right one in the right hole. Yeah, there we go. So the plugs go in, basically just bend them, slide them down, and press it in to the wheat field. There you go. Now you can still see the faint outline of it. It is very faint. Second you change angles, they become a little more visible. I just don't have that actually pressed all the way down. I don't want to press it all the way down because the stuff underneath is still drying. But yeah, I basically cut those out because in the game of Flames of War, there's bases right here. They are large artillery templates. So your artillery goes on these bases. So what happens is I put them down into the, again I won't push all the way down, but it goes down in there. And then when you're photographing or playing, get down line of sight, your stuff is sunk down into the grass. It just makes it look cooler. For instance, here is some miniatures right there. I'm going to just show you, they would be down inside the grass. And then when you get down lower, that guy's sticking up a little bit high because I don't have them all the way down, but there you go. They're just down into the grass, into the wheat field, and then you can plug that in later. So that's really simple. I did cut a roadway through sorry, I probably went sideways. I cut a roadway through the wheat field, and that's just to accommodate a tank. I actually used the Panzer IV, and it just goes through, again, just a visual aspect, eye candy essentially. I do have a plug that actually goes right into the